What kind of physician do you want to be? At New York Presbyterian, we will equip you to become the best at what you do and who you are. NYP is dedicated to superlative education, groundbreaking research, technology and innovation, diversity, inclusion, and equity. We pride ourselves on providing compassionate, exceptional, and patient-centered care to every person who comes through our doors. We are partnered with 2 Ivy League medical schools to be the #1 hospital in New York and a top 4 hospital in the country, with national rankings in nearly every adult and pediatric specialty. Join the Weill Cornell and Columbia faculty master clinicians and pioneering scientists who will be your teachers, your mentors, and your colleagues. Join the NYP Magnet-recognized nurses who will be your teammates. Join the countless clinicians and staff who embrace the NYP culture. We are the doctors for our local neighborhoods, for New York City, for the tri-state area, and for patients who travel from more than 100 different countries to be at NYP. This is a community hospital and quaternary referral center. As a member of our house staff, you'll not only master the basics, you'll learn from some of the most complex referral cases in the world. Our home is in New York City, one of the most diverse and dynamic cities, and on our top-tier academic campuses in any of our more than 150 training programs. NYP Weill Cornell is on the Upper East Side of Manhattan, with a diverse local catchment area that also includes East Harlem, Queens, and the Bronx. Weill Cornell Medical College is a top-ranked medical school and receives more than $150 million in NIH grants annually. Here, you will learn and work alongside Weill Cornell medicine faculty to conduct research and care for patients. You'll hone your skills in NYP ambulatory practices with Weill Cornell Medicine and within some of the most renowned, cutting-edge, and nationally recognized services, programs, and facilities. Our main inpatient hospital also includes the Komansky Children's Hospital. Across the street are the new David H. Koch Center for Ambulatory Care and the Alexandra Cohen Women and Newborns Hospital. NYP and Weill Cornell also have clinical and research affiliations with specialty institutions such as Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, the Hospital for Special Surgery, and Rockefeller University. This is where you'll build your career. Regardless of campus, all NYP trainees benefit from being a part of our whole system. We have inpatient and outpatient services in every possible medical and surgical specialty. We are top researchers who pioneer discoveries that change medicine. We are award-winning technological innovators. We support more than 300 community health programs and activities. We educate nearly 2,000 house staff every year. This is where amazing works, the brilliant minds that bring their best every day. For 250 years, our doctors have built a legacy as the most capable, the most curious, and the most caring. Now, it's your turn, because our legacy continues with you. Come be amazing.
I want to thank you for considering New York Presbyterian. We believe very strongly in our culture of respect. We believe very strongly that we serve all the communities of New York City. We believe in our residency programs, graduate medical education programs. Our interns, residents, and fellows form the backbone of care for our health system. We would not be the #4 hospital in the country and the #1 hospital in New York were it not for our interns, residents, and fellows. I myself trained at New York Presbyterian in internal medicine and in cardiology. It was a wonderful experience, a seminal experience in my lifetime. So I want to thank you for considering us. We believe strongly in you, and we hope to have the honor of you serving in one of our programs. Thank you very much.
We are privileged to be partnering with not one, but 2 medical schools in Columbia and Weill Cornell, and that is a deep partnership that really contributes to terrific educational programs and outstanding clinical care. Really, that's what an academic medical center is. And I had the privilege of training a number of years ago at what was then Presbyterian Hospital in orthopedic surgery. We hope you'll consider joining New York Presbyterian because of the people who are here, the care that we deliver, our deep commitment to our communities that we serve, and also our culture of respect, in which every person is welcome here, both as a patient and as a team member.
As dean of one of the top-ranked medical schools in the country, I'm proud to say that Weill Cornell Medicine is a leader in medical education, scientific research, and patient care. Weill Cornell is known for its clinical excellence, and with our world-class physicians and scientists, we will join a culture of excellence and innovation at New York Presbyterian Weill Cornell Medical Center. I firmly believe that this is not only the best environment for learning, but at Weill Cornell Medicine, we believe in the future of success in healthcare.
Looking back at my training thus far, something I'm particularly proud of is how far I've come clinically over the course of just 2 years of residency. This is wholly due to the educational leadership and the attendings who have put so much faith in me and have spent so much time to teach me and to guide me and give me the independence and space to grow as an anesthesiologist.
I think what surprised me most about working for NYP is that for a big hospital in the middle of New York City, it still feels like I come to work every day in a small, tight-knit community where I can always find a familiar face.
My favorite thing about training at New York Presbyterian is that whether we're here at Cornell or if we are at other one of our campuses, whether in Queens or Lower Manhattan, you get the privilege of caring for a population that is by far very representative of what the rest of the world is. Coming from a small country in Central Africa named Gabon and having trained in a small town in the Midwest, coming to New York and working for an institution as trusted as New York Presbyterian gives you the privilege of being able to care for people who may be of different race, different gender, different socioeconomic status, different sexual orientation, different religion. And you get the privilege of working with them, learning from them, as well as you help them.
As an anesthesiology resident at New York Presbyterian Weill Cornell, I think one of the things that really distinguishes our kind of clinical experience and training from that of many other places is not only the access to the complex and unique patients that we have here at New York Presbyterian, but also at our neighboring institutions, including HSS and Memorial Sloan Kettering, where you see so much different complex pathology, so many unique people coming together and really trying to help these patients.
I actually went to Weill Cornell for medical school, and then I moved away to California for residency and ultimately came back home to New York Presbyterian for my rheumatology fellowship. And the relationships that I developed as a medical student were really what brought me back to New York Presbyterian as a fellow. This is a place defined by shared love for learning and collaboration in patient care. And everyone is approachable and curious and on the same team. And I just feel really lucky to be part of a training environment where I am so inspired by my co-fellows and teachers and mentors and look up to them so much, but also can consider them my colleagues and my friends.